This Thanksgiving, we give thanks for the bounty the Lord has given us, even in troubled times. And we also remember that this bounty didn't happen in a vacuum. Other nations, like Venezuela, for example, have had ample natural resources and yet have been mired in poverty and totalitarianism. What is it that has made America different? Quite simply, it's our structure of government, which comes from a biblical framework and has been handed down to us, though modern Americans are letting it slip away. As the Pilgrims arrived in America in 1620, they landed far from their original destination and were outside the boundaries of English governmental authority. On top of that, they recognized that there were differences in beliefs and doctrines among those who had arrived at Plymouth. Yet they knew they needed a government, and thus they established the Mayflower Compact on board the ship, the first written framework for self-government in history. It began with the words, "In the name of God, Amen." The Mayflower Compact had an enormous influence on those who developed the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution 150 years later. Self-government was an unprecedented achievement. It depended upon a Christian view of humanity, which recognized the need for governmental power and that power needed to be divided and checked because of our sinful nature. These settlers also recognized that we must regulate our own behavior in obedience to God. Otherwise, an overweening government would regulate it for us. Sadly, today, as our Christian foundations are eroded, we have become a hedonistic people, decreasingly capable of self-government. As the founding father John Adams famously wrote, "Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate for the government of any other." The gift of self-government given to us by our Christian forebears is indeed something to be thankful for on this Thanksgiving weekend. And in these troublous times, we must work for a return to its Christian foundations, lest it be permanently lost for everyone.